Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here. This Sunday morning, where we've got about 6 inches of snow outside, which is kind of fitting, kind of poetic even. For us Dallas Cowboy fans, NFL winter is here. Season didn't end the way we would have liked it to. And we can go through, and we will, autopsy the body over the next few weeks and through the off season and figure out where it went wrong, what we need to do to fix it, and how we go on. The trolls will be back here. The trolls will be having a ball. I told you the Dallas Cowboys suck. Your season is over. You're bums. Haven't won jack in 23 years. Yeah, yada. Go ahead. Have fun. What I learned growing up about bullies, and make no mistake, trolls are today's modern day bullies. Most bullies, the reason why they bully people is their life sucks. They're not happy with themselves. And they feel better by bringing people down to their level, by going through and making you feel that there's something wrong with you, that your misery is joining them with them, and they're happy about that because then they're not alone anymore. I'm looking at Bleacher Report and I'm seeing Cowboy fans burning their jersey and stuff. It's like, really? Really, dude? What do you have to be mad about? Oh, I know. The season's a failure. We suck. No, I'm going to tell you. Suck is being the Washington Redskins right now. Washington Redskins that don't know who's going to play quarterback next year, and they owe Alex Smith $70 million for 4 years. That Jay Gruden, the inmates are running the asylum, that it's all out mutiny. I can understand burning that jersey. Oh, and their stadium stinks. I can understand that. I can understand if you were Tampa Bay and you look at Jameis Winston, who's got basically an interception for every game that he's played in. And since they won that Super Bowl, have been a disappointment. I can understand that feeling. I can understand if you were an Arizona Cardinal fan who just paid $20 million for Sam Bradford, who played in one game. I can understand that feeling. But we were able to come up off the mat when nobody gave us a chance to play, compete, and be one of only 12 teams to make the playoffs. 20 other teams were at home watching the other 12. To make it through and finally at least break through and get to the next round. It's not what we wanted. Believe me, I was dreaming about the possible. I was building towards the Cowboys being at this year's Super Bowl. I let my mind wander and think about the possibilities of how cool it would be to be at a Super Bowl talking about my Dallas Cowboys being there. There's nobody more disappointed about that than me. Believe me, there's not. But to say that this was a failure, that we're bums, that we're losers, no, we're not. But what you do with something like this is you take that feeling that's inside, and you turn it into something positive. You use it as a driving force. We got work to do. We have pieces that are there, pieces that are good enough if you put them in the right position. So we have to figure out, well, not really we, it's the Cowboys have to figure it out. As much as I like to think that I'm part of the Dallas Cowboys and that they're my team and stuff, the reality is Jerry Jones buying 360-foot long yachts is the man who owns it. He's the man who delegates authority. He's the man who makes the decisions for the team. So I know I like to call it my team. I feel like it's my team. I talk about it every single day. I spend my money on the Dallas Cowboys. I live and die with them week after week. I feel like it's my team, but in reality, it's not. But what Jerry Jones and Will McClay and Jason Garrett have to do is they have to figure out, how do we put the players in best position to win? What players do we need to have here? Which ones have to go? Like I said, we've got a lot of work to do, a lot of dissection of the body. There's going to be players that have been here that you think about that are going to have to go. There's coaches that need to be changed up. Because the difference to me in that game is, we can look at the game in many ways. The bottom line is we just could not stop the Rams. I won't say that they had better talent than what we did, but I will say that they were put in better positions to succeed. And you're seeing the difference of what a coach can make with Sean McVay. You see Sean McVay out there, energetic, interacting with his players, literally in guys' faces and trying to come up with an edge. 4th down on the goal line, where he's trying to at least draw them off sides. It didn't work. But you try these things, you put out these different ideas and stuff to give other teams a different look than what they know is coming. It's one of the things that Bill Belichick always does. Bill Belichick every week will come up with a wrinkle of something that nobody has seen before to get you guessing. And herein lies the problem for our team. Nobody's guessing what the Dallas Cowboys are going to do. And that is where we have to get an advantage. You can't always bludgeon other teams to death. Sometimes you've got to surprise people. And I'll look back at this game. I'm going to go, probably not today. It's probably too painful to do it today. But even as bad as the defense did and letting them literally just run up and down the field on us, we still had opportunities in that game. A few calls here and there differently might have made the difference as far as the officiating, because Lord knows I'm looking at the Rams take that last touchdown and I'm seeing a couple of holds in there that aren't called. Yet some of the ones that are questionable we get called for. But it is what it is, and we can't just cry about it. But even as bad as we played, we still had an opportunity in that game. But herein lies the fatal flaw in our Dallas Cowboys. And that is letting go of the past. Sean McVay is the new era of football. The young coach, the energetic coach, the guy who's thinking outside of the box, the guy who's taking quarterbacks to another level, who's innovated with the offense. You never know what's coming. We, on the other hand, are still living in the past, looking at what got the Dallas Cowboys being what they always were. Great defense, running game, and basic offense. So when it was 4th down, we needed to drive. We did what we always do, run up the middle. That was the defining moment of the game. We get that 1st down, we go down, we score. We got an opportunity to tie up the game. We miss it, it's over. I knew what we were going to do. Sitting here, right there, I knew exactly what we're going to do. Going to hike the ball. Dak is going to turn around, run backwards for 5 yards, hand the ball to Zeke, and hope that we can manhandle their defensive line. Imano, and out-muscle them. Instead of, let's fake the dive. Let's roll the quarterback out and have him run for the first down. Let's think differently. Let's do something that they're not expecting. But we're stuck in the past. And until we let go of the past and embrace the future, we might still have the same results. I'm sad today. Without a doubt, I wanted to win. I want this team to get back to the Super Bowl. But you know what? I'm grateful for this season that we had. I'm grateful that this team doesn't have any starters over 30 years of age. That we got a stud running back. We got a good quarterback, regardless of what you guys think. We've got players in positions. There's some other places we can use some upgrades. But we have players that will be able to win. And going into next year, as I look around the NFC East, Washington Redskins, well, they are the Washington Redskins. They don't have a quarterback. I look at the Giants that are hot garbage. I don't know if they're going to bring back Eli Manning or which direction they're even going to go in quarterback. Yeah, they got a stud running back, but they've got holes throughout the place. The Eagles, Super Bowl defending champions that are still playing, they'll be tough. But you have to wonder if Carson Wentz will be able to stay on the field consistently. Our future is bright. And that's where we need to start letting go of the past and look ahead. I'm Mark Holmes, and it's the off season for us, but don't worry. We're going to be here every day. And in the off season is when you start planning for the future. And you start getting ready for the next level. And you're going to see some changes on this channel. We took some steps ahead yesterday with using the broadcast software, which was incredible. We're going to do some changes to the studio set here. We're going to start doing things with more people. And we're going to bring you bigger, better content. And I want to thank everybody who's been here, who subscribed to this channel as well as to my other channel, Cowboy Jobu, who follow me on Vimeo, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. We are still going to continue to take it up to the next level and be cutting edge here on YouTube. I'm Mark Holmes with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and thank you as always for being part of the Jobu Sports Report.